anything? I don't know, what do you feel like you can take away from this series? Like, is there anything you can, like, either for the Koi side or for the Surge side? Like, because even if Koi blow them out, you're gonna be like, okay, expected.
Yeah.
What, Surge push this more than 3 maps? Like, is it?
Yeah, and just have some close maps, probably.
Yeah, it's competitive.
Yeah, just make some progress, right?
Okay.
Because we all know that this is a project. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
I don't know how you hit the reset button after the year you had last year, but we did.
Yeah, it's just a bad year to have a project. We were talking about this with the Carolina team. It's a deep league right now, and it's going to be really, really hard to build from the ground up. Just too many good teams. I mean, I think there's been years that like this Surge team, I don't know, or not gonna be the top team, but like, I don't know, chance to maybe beat some squads and stuff. Like, wins are gonna be difficult this year.
Oh, dude, Parasite's gonna be very happy because Quinn's got the NPC out, so.
Okay.
I mean, Haggie's been talking about this gun every single day for the last couple of weeks, so you got a little different SMG in the mix.
Okay, NPC in the mix. We'll see how
we just saw Parasite take down in Study with Ben J.
I think nothing makes me happier than
monumental accomplishment.
when Study's pissed off, dude. His face, like, he's like the nicest, happy, like, go-lucky kid, but dude, when he's pissed, it's incredible. And he lost to Ben J. I mean,
we get to watch that on the COD League TV all year.
Listen, I'm a fan of showing that every single break. I'm good with that. Just to piss off Ant and Jay. I'm good with it. But a little bit of an early lead, an early setup here for Koi. We've seen a lot of Colossus in series, and we'll see it to start off this series, but it is locked down right now for Koi, trying to push open a lead. Joe Deceives trying to push out the cuts. 6-1. Holding the statue side push. He's got his duo and Real holding top. He tries to catch somebody maybe for a trade, but the mantle is going to cost him. Maybe it opens things up for Kleenex. This team, we think, should be one of the deadlier 3-sub teams in the game. We just saw, like, Falcons here, how deadly they could be with 3 subs. I mean, they should be good.
Yeah, I mean, if Joe, Real, and Kleenex are all sort of firing at the same time, they're going to be extremely tough to beat. Yeah, so especially with 3 SMGs. Like, he is a flex that the more and more those come into play, they have I wouldn't say a big advantage, but they have an advantage for sure.
They should over, maybe not every single squad, but several, most of the league, I would think. Up 50, answer potentially here now for Surge as they try to lock it down and soak it up. So far, so good. Pushing it out. That'll be number 6 and Abe. It's gonna try and take fights out statue side and stagger this push even more. He does a solid job of that. Most of the push gonna be coming from the right side now, and that's where the spawn will be for Koi. Some big gunfights and a chance to break, but Gwyn with the double, locking it down. The third he's gonna have to shut down, and that he's not able to do. So that last one-on-one, well, barely one-on-one. He's weak for the other 2 gunfights, but hell, you have another player in reality, you're able to get in if you're Koi.
Yeah, I mean, he has a chance there. If he wins that, maybe you're still on the time, and this is like a tie game. But yeah, you get in, and really you're playing for this P4. Abe's already rotated, locked in down mid-tunnel, but pressure through the left side. Pressure over towards Legend. Couple of shots a little shaky, but able to lock that down. And Joe Deceives, though, maybe finds the opening. I don't know what timing he saw, but there we go. Now, this is problematic here for Surge.
So talk to me about, like, you know, you were a competitor. You have a game plan or, like, a way you like to play certain scenarios of Hardpoint. How does that change if we've seen a lot of, like, early 80, 100-point leads. Does it change how you can play the game then? You can take some extra chances, you can fight for some scrap. Like, how does it change early on when you go up early?
It's probably map dependent, but I think on a map like Colossus, yeah, you can take a couple extra chances, right? Because it's just a little bit easier to break depending on the hill. If this was Scar or something, we're going to see many 80 to 100-point comebacks on that map. Yeah. You still have to play very rotation heavy, but I think on a map like this, you can send one more wave.
Okay. Well, they didn't have that big of a lead. I'm just thinking back to their 113 to 0 point advantage they had in the first series we commentated from, but that lead, though, is building. It's quickly getting near 100 as I say that. 15 or so remaining here. Surge will try to get the scrap, but they're just going to need to win a rotation and get an early hold to start to fight back into. It's not a great first set of rotations, but in the second set, maybe they can put things in their favor a bit. The slang, it's not horrible, but then Legend -7, it's starting to grow. It's getting to positive or -10. It could continue to get worse, but it needs to stop spiraling.
Yeah, I just think the problem is like the one rotation you won was towards that P3. I think you end up splitting that time. Kleenex is 17 to 9 popping off, but yeah, then the P4, right? That's what we talked about. We saw just sort of the 2-man game. They're able to find Legend in the back that led to the break, and that has led now to this almost 100-point lead.
And the talk for today on Colossus has been sort of the second AR pulling out a sub and how they perform. We saw Kismet, used to be a sub, come out and have some really big plays. We see Kleenex, one of the better subs all time, pull it out, finding a lot of success at 19 and 10. Is now, lead still been in that 80 to 100 point range. We'll see if Surge can chain a couple together, or if this is just really a matter of time.
Yeah, it's tough too, right? If you're Surge, you're going through vetoes and everything. Like, Colossus is a map that's so straight up. It's so fun. It's just easy not to, like, I don't know, make mistakes, let someone slip through, or you get out rotated a whole bunch on Scar, you're gonna get it destroyed. But you just might not have the firepower on this map to keep up with these guys.
Yeah, no, true. But I mean, I guess from a positive standpoint, if I watched Koi's first series, I would try not to play them on Scar Hardpoint, based on how that went, so they don't get that. Try not to play them on Exposure Overload, which they get that out at least. Yeah, I mean,
Just tough.
Yeah, the one thing, I mean, we still have a lot of series, but you saw some massive strengths for Koi. You try to eliminate some of those, but I think there's going to be an overall solid Hardpoint team. But at some point, you have to chip away at this a bit, but Joe Deceives not making it easy. Going high, finding kills, locking it down. Everybody spawning out for Surge, and that'll be more time to push it out to a 100-point advantage again for Koi. Joe Deceives started to roll.
Yeah, Insight's hanging out. He's at a minute 40 on the time. That would be me, just relaxing, letting these three guys just run wild, though. He's on 4 in a row. This is just a... Yeah, the problem right now for Surge is, like, this team is darn good. Is Toronto Koi. They are showing it again in map number 1. Just how do you get back into this? Maybe it starts here. You're going to have a 3 dead. The last guy's going to be Joe. I think you also just have some Hellstorms to deal with. That's going to be the problem. I think Kleenex has one. He does. Joe Deceives, we just saw he has one. So even when you get some momentum going, they're going to shut that down real quick.
And that's another advantage from getting rolling early and taking a big advantage and having some player goes on streaks, just snowballs, spirals, whatever you want to call it. Gwyn has 5 in a row, but not going to turn into much. His Hardpoint is going to be in favor of Koi. Surge just cannot overcome this 80 to 100 point advantage that Koi have had. We haven't talked Real too much because, well, it's kind of been Joe Deceives and Kleenex leading the way, but really it's been a nice team effort. I mean, Insight, I don't know if we've seen his POV. He's 17 and 13 with 2 minutes in the Hardpoint. Yeah, he's having himself a match.
We saw him on a little spree there, right, where he was hanging out, but that's about it. He hasn't really needed to do too much. But as you said, just team diff right now. That's really been the conversation. Somehow Gwyn's like +1 doing his thing, but outside of that, again, you get to a P4, you're out-rotated. Just feels like this is already a loss.
Feeling that way. It was ugly to start. It's getting uglier. Real now streaking 5 in a row, going up top. It's a teammate's trophy that finally ends the streak, but his teammates do get the rest of the kills as well. They are locking down the point, flipping them into the back. All the heads turn, and they continue to chain these kills together. An impressive map 1 out of Koi. Not quite done yet, but it's been beautiful.
I mean, I don't think they got a little too far forward. They were moving up the middle of the map to slay and accidentally flip, but it's a nice reaction. They're like, uh-oh, guys, we didn't block the back. So everybody spawns up, they turn around, they find those kills again. You are fighting back here at this P4 if you're Surge trying to get to that.
Honestly, it's funny. It happens so fluidly. It like looked intentional.
Yeah,
they literally got kills, pushed forward. And I was like, well, Surge is back. Maybe we do that after the next, like 2-3 more fights.
Yeah.
But dude, on the map, it looks so intentional, like the way they were playing it. But they're probably having a little bit of fun. There's hunting kills at this point. Padding the stats, locking it in. Maybe not a 100-point club, but it is damn close. Contested on the point for now as Koi look to close it out. Legend Lunars with double L's burst through to break for a moment. See if, maybe the guns can heat up a little bit or they can delay the inevitable. Abe's double, keeping him in for a second, but Insight next up the bat, just staying up, relying on his teammates, trying to pre-fire the push, but seeing his teammate over the top of Kleenex to get through to help. 2 more ticks, 1 more gunfight, and that'll seal it. So, Koi, they have come in and been dynamite. And their map 1's first series they had, it was 250 to 88 on Scar. They really beat Miami here. 250 to, just over 100, they get a victory.
Yeah, I'm excited to see these guys versus like
a top team.
Yeah, they were kind of, again, when you talk about like the Chase-On tournament, they weren't there. Early at the Monster Invitational, they didn't have a great tournament. So now that everything is starting to flow a little bit more, I want to see these guys versus the best of the best, just how they're at it. But yeah, Koi, I mean, map 1 looking good on this Hardpoint.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think that's what we're all thinking watching this right now. You want to see them against some of the top competition, but for them, I mean, all you can control is what's in front of you. 100%. And they're coming in and they're laying down the hammer.
Yeah, it's more, I'm just excited to see.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because they're like one of the teams that just, just due to their early tournaments, wasn't really talked about.
True. Kind of underappreciated, even though they might be a really, really solid team. Joe Deceives, plus 15, 4,000 damage, leads the way for this squad. We'll check out some of the highlights from this one as we chat through it. But
a lot of purple.
From the get-go, yeah, tons of purple.
Yeah, a lot of purple highlights coming in. As just from the get-go, yeah, they control this early P2, and then the key is like, this is your chance if you're Surge to try to like keep this game, but you just see all the deaths start to come on in. We're around 10 seconds left. You allow a couple of players to slip on through, and just like that, there's that 80-point lead towards the end of that P4, and then they just never gave it up.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have some, I don't know, meaningless kills here, some meaningless multis due to the nature of how fast it plays, but for like Koi, you were turning it into time and also turning it into streaks early on. It's like everything clicking for them. The reality is when he drops to the trophy, unfortunately, the streak ends. A little bit of fight from Surge in the last couple of seconds as there was a skirmish here at the first hardpoint, our third set. But the fact is, this is a speed run map 1. It is all Koi. They are going to be very difficult to beat on a map like this. I was going to see if they're fired up with the reactions, but I think it's just like, they're like, come on, these guys stink, is probably what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, that's they're just trying to fine tune some of the smaller details, and that'll be the thing here for Koi, right? Just moving into your search and destroy, into your overload, just sort of being on the same page and continue to get better at these game modes.
Well, I think if there's anything to take away from them in their match last week, like, yes, you won.
Yep.
But it wasn't clean. Like, it almost like, I don't want to say it felt like a loss, but like after their map 1 and like how the map 3 was, the fact they went to a map 5 and like they could have lost that series, I sort of left me with like a, well, that could have been a lot cleaner.
Could have been more. Yeah, it could have been better.
Yeah, so I think that they probably take that into the week off or into scrims. Like, we need to perfect some things, we need to work on some things. And now that we got this map 1 blowout here, like, no foot off the gas. Like, we can't be goofing off too much that suddenly we let a search and destroy slip away again.
It's kind of what's always sort of tough when you're a top team playing one of these squads. Like,
don't play down to your competition.
Even like in scrims, but no, just trying to find something like, all right, if we played our best, we're going to be good. But what do we need to work on? What are we trying to fine tune? That is what you're trying to find coming into this match.
Yeah, like the Michael Jordan just finding reasons to be pissed off type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
just making up that the competition was hitting on your wife. He was coming to, dude, his stories are crazy. That guy was a psychopath, though. He would just literally make stuff up, like hate whoever he's playing. I love it. Maybe that's what you gotta do, though, when it's something like this. But it'll be Den, Search, and Destroy.
Hopefully no one's hitting on anyone's wives.
No, yeah, I don't know why that's what I went to. Maybe, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, these guys are married.
I got no idea. My head's a strange place. I'm not sure that's where we're going. But
toasty here.
You a little toasty?
No, dude. The fireplace.
You know, I thought you were warm. I was like, I feels kind of good in here.
No, let's talk about this.
This is the monster matchup.
Wait, how's up there? We're sharing a stocking.
Oh.
Wait, what? Okay, so the desk gets one, and then, all right, got it.
Dude, we got the monster matchup. Look at this. I got monster shirt. This is an actual monster shirt, dude. The brand just says monster.
I love it.
Dude,
I got a monster over there.
Send me stuff, dude. I'll just wear everything. I love monster.
Maybe we'll get some more in our stocking.
Some more monster?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think I've already had 3 today. Feeling good. Is Koi are feeling good after that monster map 1 to look to continue into the search. What do you think? Was there anything like last match against Miami where things kind of slipped away from? Do you see anything in search that maybe Koi needed to work on? Or is that one where you just blow somebody out so bad, like, hey, it's just...
Well, they just started losing first bloods, right? Like,
true.
It was sort of like early in that map. First bloods were going their way. I mean, Scar is a lot different. It feels like that momentum can have a major shift. When it comes to Den, I mean, listen, this is all sort of about your retakes, about just sort of those early pushes. Yeah, I mean, again, fully seen one match, so it's hard for me to...
Yeah, no, I know.
But I'm just looking back at that Scar Search and Destroy. Like, Miami, the way they got back through it was finding the early advantages.
I was just testing your memory, Joe.
Dude, there's so much caught up in
No, I know. Like, sometimes I remember things so clearly, and sometimes there's just zero memory. It's like, I commented that? But we'll kick off the map 2. See if Surge can answer back. That is a nade right to his teammate's butthole.
Luckily, it hopped off the map. The problem is Real's ended up hitting his.
Yep.
And his teammate, and then you got first blooded. Plus, Joe Deceives is all the way behind you. Lunars is going to have no clue. So you're just kind of stuck here now. You can't really wrap out of this. But Joe does shoot. I think Joe shot. So, yeah, he did. So Lunars is...
They came back to try to isolate Lunars. But Lunars did a good job getting out of that. Unfortunately, his team is getting picked apart. Can Lunars somehow make the play?
They're just stagnant. After they lost that first player, they just haven't moved.
It all fell apart with that early grenade. Lunars will drop. Abe a chance to be the hero, but quickly traded out. So Koi on the board first, and yeah, no, they lost one. That can happen to any offense. You lose first player, things kind of become stagnant. But the longer you stall, the bigger chance for someone to make a play in the flank.
Trapped in. They just got trapped in.
And it's not that long of a route to make the plays here.
Yeah, it's more like I wish when they go back and watch this, I think if Lunar's just getting shot in the back, he's able to recover. I think they have to go back to him and try to isolate that guy so you can force a 3-on-3.
Yeah, it looked like Koi was isolating Lunars instead of maybe Lunars and team isolating Joe Deceives.
Yeah.
And I think that's why, I think the help from Koi actually might have been less about isolating Lunars and more about helping Joe because they were worried that was going to happen. But it did not. Joe Deceives with the quick blood, quickly traded out though, so 3v3 here. Big gunfight, Lunar's just barely able to win it. Real probably needed another bullet. So numbers here for Surge.
Did you see him? I think he did spot him. Okay, and this is kind of what I was talking about. You have numbers and now you just...
You sure don't. You sure don't. So what do you want to see Legend do in that scenario? Like, just get back to your teammates or get somewhere safe. Like, do nothing. Put your controller down for a moment.
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit unlucky because he's thinking
he doesn't get spotted.
Doesn't get spotted. Yeah, so he just takes that risk. And now into the 2 versus 2, they just read it perfectly. Kleenex and Insight have been doing this for a long time. But probably the biggest difference when you're coming from Halo is Search and Destroy. It is a very different game mode to learn it. It takes time.
No, I mean, Enable never figured it out.
That's a good point.
Formal kind of did.
Yeah, he did.
Relatively quickly, but Enable's job was just hoping he planted the bomb. But no, it's been hit or miss. Like shots, they click pretty quick. I mean, yeah, it's just different. That's just it wasn't a game mode.
He was playing a lot of it before.
That's true. That's true. But it's definitely a mode you gotta put work into.
It's just a lot different.
All right, so one, I don't know. It's like the chaos of our esport, but also one of the beautiful things, just the change of pace, the difference in modes. McCoy will bring it back in that scenario and get that done beautifully. Aggressive on the defensive front. They're just going to send it. Can Legend get multiple? Not going to happen, but at least he gets one because he's in basically a 1-on-3 until the help gets there. Now numbers advantage the Surge as they're trying to push this out. They're able to take down Kleenex. The pinch is starting to work its way up, but you lose Joe Deceive, so it's all on Insight, a little more decisive there at a Surge. Yeah,
I mean, Koi just kind of, they're running at you. They're trying to disrespect you a little bit.
Yeah.
And there we go. Nice little team play. Great first kill from Legend, even to just buy more time and play his life. So 1v3 for Insight. You kind of saw, right? There was like this presence middle of the map. Insight was, well, he was buying a lot of time, but gaining a lot of information. So they were trying to push up towards B, but Legend was there. Allows his teammates to wrap on back. Let's see what Insight can do. Great headshots onto the first. Still has time to work with.
And he just takes like one bullet there, so he's not a free chow. Just hoping Abe chows. Abe just did a good job. That was honestly great by him. I feel like a couple times maybe you just want to fly at him. He doesn't. Just keeps shouldering, keeps checking. None of those like, I don't know, like long delayed shoulders where you might get caught and ripped.
Yeah, I mean, both players, even Gwen doing a little hop up. Just so annoying, just pestering him.
I just kept staring at Abe silhouette. I'm like, do not, just don't overchallenge.
Just like throw too far of a shoulder where you get caught.
Yes.
End up getting melted. Time also was working against him, so nice job there by Surge. But yeah, I think just Koi, they're making some play calls, trying to run at him a bit.
Yeah. That felt like, what was it? It was like, was it Thieves last year versus Falcons where they sent like 4 catwalk on the skyline? I was like, or 4 underground. Like they were doing, I was like, what are these guys doing, bro? Heavy presence up mid for Surge. To deal with it, it'll be Real. What can he find? I think he sees one, maybe now knows his 2 players.
That's exactly what you want.
So that's a lot of info.
Yeah, great job just playing his life. You can see they're going to plan it for Dojo's side, but all of Surge are going to back down up here. So you have this 2-2 split. So you have to be careful for your Joe and Kleenex. Or really the other 2, because if Joe and Kleenex die, bomb not planted for you. What is that wallbang?
Yeah, no, someone was getting ripped there with the wallbang, but it's Abe that's going to open things up. Kind of like you're talking about. The players on this side, it's going to be difficult. Joe almost gets 2. Lunars is still weak, so he's got to stay down for a second. That's just buying more time for Koi. The play bomb, Insight trying to reposition. Real's been tucked away. Real is dancing, waiting for the help. And now just not enough time. But really, I mean, Real, I just kind of put the round to him, right? He gets so much info. He's the guy that might get isolated, kind of watching the flank early on. Yeah, gets the info, stays alive.
I liked what Surge did, man. Just backed up, played together as a team, tried to retake, just not able to execute. I mean, Inside was putting shots in through the wall from across the map. Nice little plays from him, but yeah, as soon as you get that first kill, you're hoping to go. And I don't know if they ended up seeing the bomb was on the other side.
I felt like whoever wallbang was just like, stop. There's like, what?
Yeah, like, what is happening?
Yeah, no, honestly, that's what it looked like. Like, guys, I'm getting smoked.
Write that one down. I cannot push. I'm one shot.
Now the advantage to 3-1. No kind of insane defensive push this time around. A little more standard in the setup.
Yeah, it's really two players playing for information. That's going to be Real and Insight. One top side, one in the middle of the map. And then just have a couple of rotators and Joe and Kleenex on how they want to play. But it looks like they're going to stay B for now.
Kleenex just trying to get an angle, maybe for the snipe mid, but no presence there. And on the offensive side, Surge starting to group up and work this towards A. They'll have numbers on this side. The two Koi defensive players have stayed honest over towards B. But now with the info, they're going to wrap back. So the wrap is happening. It all depends on the execution here from Surge. They have a timing, a little bit of a window here where they can go ahead and push this. Abe gets the first blood. The help, though, is here. One more player, and Kleenex almost here. Now some massive gunfights. Beautiful from Lunars there with the headshot. Stays down, though, and stays up. Abe going to attack in his second. Joe DeC's last alive. Can he make the play? Not going to happen.
Yeah, he's able to find one, but honestly, just you dodged a snipe. That was the key. You saw the glint. Like,
right over his head.
Yeah, Kleenex is looking for it. They don't even know he has it out in this round. So if you end up getting caught there, if you're Lunars, then yeah, maybe that's the retake there for Toronto. But that's the key. And just great shots on the both of them. Clean headies out of Lunars, but it starts with that first blood.
Yeah, for a second, I thought they were just taking too long to push that. Like, I mean, obviously, they don't know what we do. They've got a small window there before the rotators get there, but the timing, I think they wait another second or two. Mm-hmm. It probably goes south, but collapse at the right time. He has some beautiful shots there out of Lunars. And we just saw him get clipped by Inside a couple rounds ago. That time, he's the one dealing the headshots. Right up the mid-cut goes Real. So he's found an opening now. Picking it up should be Gwen.
We saw this in that game 5, right, where he would just sort of take this, and then depending on which bomb site they went to, he would sort of cut them off. But it looks like everybody's just going with him. I mean, I don't even know if Surge is going to be ready for this. Look at this setup from Surge. If they go A, this might just be a train wreck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a massive hole in the setup, and I feel like they didn't realize that there was a massive hole in the setup.
Yeah, like, can they go mid? They can.
They sure can. Yeah, and I guess that was Gwen. He's the guy that's got to back it up and deal with it. Well, it's not necessarily all right anymore.
Not anymore, no. And Bob's playing B.
Yeah. A little crazy gunfight there. Is Legend able to take it? He's going to try and pull off the 1v3 now, but honestly, by the time he engages over by B, you're probably going to have 20 or so seconds left on this. This would be pretty absurd if he's somehow able to clutch it, but I think he gets the message. He just has to go.
Gotta check everything. Just so difficult with this bomb site.
Yeah, you can't even like check everything. You just got to kind of pick your spots with the time left. He says to go.
Nade might help.
Yep.
Still 15 seconds.
Saw him go vertical. There we go. Nothing he can do, though. Just a check from Joe DeCeves. Not enough time. That's just, yeah, the second you were like, well, bomb's playing at B. It's like, well, that's pretty much done.
I don't even know when they rotated it. That was quick. I don't know who made that call. I thought they were just
honestly, I was so focused on the skirmish there today. I didn't realize
someone was like, well, let's just leave. Someone just left, just planted at B.
But that's just, I understand like getting across mid, but you shouldn't be able to just get across mid and shoot somebody back off A for free.
If you're going to take that risk, I mean, they didn't go till A till 30 seconds in the round. Someone's just got to be like, yo, someone turn. Like,
someone turned. It looked like they thought Gwen had eyes. I don't know.
But either way, yeah, it just feels like the timing, sooner or later, someone's just going to have to pick that up.
If that's how you're going to play it, yeah. Mm-hmm. They're like, nah, we're calling their bluff. They're not going mid. Sure did. Much needed blood for Surge. Their turn to send it up. I mean, they said to everybody, what does it look like for Kleenex?
I don't even know if he spotted him. They all went under him, so I'm not even sure if he saw it.
I was just staring at the minimap.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he saw sort of them go under.
Dude, I was like, I thought he was playing it patient to like shoot the third in the back or something. That's not what happens.
No, I don't think he wanted to over peek, so we played a little bit deeper.
Okay.
It was just like maybe trying to see the hop up, but they all just sort of go under, play inside. So nice round. So yeah, just mid control has been the key for both of these squads. Starts with that first blood though.
Nice pick from Gwen. Yep.
I'm sure that's a team shot because we've seen that from Insight's POV a couple of times on defense. He's just throwing shoulders, putting some shots in.
Just gets laced.
Yeah, ripped.
Yep. Starting to make some plays to make this a bit more competitive here in the map too. I mean, Search is where they're going to have to catch him. I mean, the respawn, the one Koi lost was the Den Hardpoint to Miami, but we're not going to be seeing that. Going to be a war here towards B. You have numbers right now if you are Koi. No, you don't. Gwen evens it up. Nice little snipe, plus the rotation comes in. Now a 3-on-2 for the Surge side. Another big pick, and it's Gwen that's able to do it. He's out to 7-4, trying to will his team to victory. What does Real find on the other side of the map?
He's so good at this.
Finds an opening. That is his role. Lurk, 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 and piss you off.
Yeah, just finds the timing again. Just so unlucky for Legend. Again, just one of those things where he's got to probably play just tighter, just play numbers. Just watch that mid flank. It's okay if they plant that A bomb in the 4-on-3, right? You have numbers advantage. But yeah, you allow this rotation now to happen.
Well, at least he makes sure Real doesn't get more, right?
True.
He one more bullet there. He takes a second with him, and that probably calls round. Well, you being a 2v2, but still, just making sure that lurk player doesn't find anything more. Inside trouble, 3 HP. He's going to get dropped, all on Joe Deceives. Can he clutch up? Be a 1v3, not going to happen. Efficient trading again from Surge, and that'll be back-to-back rounds, all square at 4-4.
Three in a row? Just three. It's 3 first bloods in a row, I think, and that's really been the key. It started Gwyn last round. You have Gwyn again this round.
Well, I think the round before that was the offensive one up the gut. So not 3 in a row, 2 in a row, 2 in a row. Like when
Yep.
Yeah. Toronto found the opening.
But
yes, the first bloods have been the difference for sure.
So yeah, Gwyn doing a great job there, and then switching it up, just pulling out the snipe for the first round. Well, first time in a round this map.
Gwyn looks real vocal in between rounds. I would be too if I was the first blood demon right now for the squad. They want to go up mid again, or at least just chow inside with multiple players.
Yeah, they're just trying to catch
They're
him.
flying at him, and they're going to do it again right up mid. Real going to try and get positioned and maybe trade it out or take a fight. He's not going to find it because I think they're top and he's peeking bottom. Bomb for Surge has been on the other side, but yeah, it's been just about mid-map pressure. Lunar's got one here. I thought he had it one, but doesn't have the sub. His tracking looked pretty good, but Real put him down to a 3v3. Whoa!
The first ball just missed.
I was about to say that's a psycho chow from Real, thinking he's still a little weak, like maybe regenning, and just bodies him. Joe Deceives loses Gwyn entirely. Gwyn wins a close-range fight he shouldn't win.
They spotted bomb. Oh, man. Oh, this is so difficult. They're looking around. Yeah, Abe, you got to get the bomb. They're here. This is where they're set up.
Here they go. Try to retake their own bomb. Time dwindling.
This is
looking to clear,
man,
getting dropped. And that is a very good example of dropping bomb in a precarious position.
Well, and that is a good example of what Real has done and why this Toronto team is happy that he is on this squad. Because he can make these individual plays in Search. I think that's an ace. I think he finds all 4. He absolutely does.
Oh, I thought Kleenex got the last, honestly.
No,
okay, that happened so quick.
Finds all 4, and yeah, just a couple individual. You get awful timing, and then just Legends by it. He just thinks he has a freebie.
Bro, they both died so quick, I assumed each got one. He just melted both. I mean, that second gunfight on a Legend, literally probably threw his monitor through a wall. Just got evaporated.
It was like that little hop.
Yes, no, that looked disgusting. He's like, I got joke, boys. In Real, what was it? Lunar's probably needed one more bullet, like in his fight too. Ace for Real. Good shout from you, because I assume, okay, well, we talked that into happening. Sometimes that'll happen. Gwyn with the opening pick. That's his third first blood. Insight nearly just broke his body on the ground.
Yeah, almost fell off the map there. Close. Hit the mantle, though. This close corner's so tough, because to get an angle, you have to jump in. You are getting aggressive, though, on the other side. That's going to be Abe able to find Joe. There's a quick trade. Lunar's trying to follow this up.
Hold up.
Steady, it's caught.
Surge trying to push this to around 11. 2 versus 2 now. Koi boys were grouped up and pushing A. I can't stop it. That's the first time I've said it too. I've been trying not to, but it just sounds too good.
It flows. Yeah. I just crashed because it literally sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like a band.
Yeah, like a Korean pop band or something.
Yeah. Gwyn has a snipe, right? So the big question is, does he find a gun? No, so retaking with the pistol. Retaking with the pistol's fine when the player's looking the other way.
Yep, sure is. That's a painful bit of COD timing. Oh, the sniper's out though. Oh my God. Gets the pistol out, clutches up. Round 11, here we go. That timing was absurd.
Yeah, that's another one.
Kleenex is still holding that. They win the round.
Close. Into that 2 versus 2. Yeah, honestly, timing's on both sides because it starts with time.
True.
But Surge almost.
Real goes from an ace to just insta clotheslined.
Which we've seen a couple times.
Nothing slows down your roll more than a snipe to the forehead.
Did Gwyn die that, or did he get the defuse? He got the last kill, right?
Yeah. Gwyn stayed up. So snipe should be in play here. Gwyn looking to hit shots. He's been so good.
He wants it.
We'll see if he's feeling the snipe. 11 and 5, 3 first bloods, clutching up in the 1v1 at the tail end of that one.
So they start off B, and now they're just...
Yeah, Real just gets to this spot, and Gwyn, he's done this multiple times.
Yeah, you just have to know that. Again, the time, you were 25 seconds in the round.
I mean, Gwyn's why am a sniper in hand?
You never spotted anything middle.
Yeah, that looked insane. That looked insane. Hold up now. Abe trying to bring it back. Real, though, on the other side of it with a bit of freedom. I think teammates just trying to get to him and wrap through because he got so much information. Like, the entire backside spawn is clear. Like, come to me, boys. A is wide open.
And this is what we've seen him do, man. Like, just takes mid control and just sort of rotate to me. Rotate to me. He did it last week, doing it here again. Such a strong Surge player.
Plant in, 3 versus 2. Can Abe and Lunars clutch for the squad? I mean, Abe's got to go.
Well, they know there's one back here, but Kleenex guns him, and then he... Yep. That wall jump over the door, it is just... It's a dirty one.
Yep, it is a dirty one. Good luck with that. Surge, they test him. They push him to around 11. Yeah, there were a couple rounds where it felt like Koi was just ego challenge, trying some crazy stuff, but they reeled it back in. I mean, there were some insane plays from, I just think about like the Real has the ace into getting clothesline. Gwyn has a couple, like 3 first bloods, then a clutch, then turns his brain off in round 11.
Well, that's what I mean. You have to know that that's an option.
Yes, no, yeah. Unless I have to watch back at the beginning of the round, unless for some reason they had utter confidence that someone couldn't got across. I don't know how.
They didn't.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
And they've been doing that. Like, they've been literally flying across and isolating insight, like in that window. We watched them do it multiple times, and there's like, no, they can't do it. It's honestly, it's the equivalent of their defense where they just left mid wide open. Like, oh, they're not gonna hit it. Like,
yeah, no, it's just
that's a very, very winnable search for Surge. If there weren't like 2 rounds where it felt like something was just off.
Mistakes. Yeah, mistakes. Yeah. You just have to.
Or Grim was like, well, if he's there, I'll quick scope. No, but he was not ready for a gunfight at all. Like, not at all.
An odd one.
Yeah, certainly was an odd one, but it's a 6-5 win. If anything, I mean, I think we've seen as good as Koi, though, have been in the respawns. Still, the search and destroys have been a little sketchy so far, right?
Yeah, 100%. You're relying on a big Real ace, some clutches. Not the cleanest gameplay out of them, but it's a win.
No, it is. They're up 2-0, but it just seems right now like it's very lopsided. Like, almost, it's like the opposite of maybe what Vegas FaZe. Like FaZe, the Hardpoints are struggling. Their search though looks great. Here, I mean, the respawns look so good for Koi, but the search not really clicking yet. But hey, like you said, they got to win. They have a chance to close this one 3-0. They were the favorite. They'll look to get it done in the map 3. We'll see if they can do it. I mean, they've been so good in the respawns. Last time we saw them on Overload, they won it 8-0 over Miami.
Spanking.
Absolute spanking. Absolute dominance. The Koi boys are having fun. They're frying. They're looking to shut it down, but we'll see if Surge can make a surge here in the map 3. We'll be back after this quick break.
We get it?
Yeah.
GG! Boom, let's go. I want to say that I was not trying to curse us. I did not. I thought it was 250 kills. So when we were up 70 kills, I was like, there's no way we can lose.
Yeah.
Now it makes
Can't win it on the point. Scrap and the boys get it done.
Back on the f***ing desk, play back on the f***ing desk.
You're f***ing dog kid.
But the Miami Heretics are hungry for a win. Can they end the streak?
Then, Toronto squares off against Minnesota. The Rocker will need a masterclass from the rookie Linz if
What
they
is
want.
Ben doing here?
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, weak, close.
Nice. Don't want that calf.
Yeah, calf killed me. Top elf,
Calf weak.
Falcon.
Alex jumped down. He's still in yellow car. Weak.
I can kill him. Top point, bro.
One's out now.
Mid cut.
Too slow, buddy. You haven't got time to go dumpster. You haven't got time for that.
I got world starred. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was shooting guff. I've just seen that in the death cam. The guys jumped off plan. I'm like, surely he's getting this kill.
Yo, it was bad. It was bad.
Pure guff coming out.
I had the wrong attachments on.
Yep, he's absolute.
Holy shit, speak. Yo, tell me how. Tell me how.
Watch it, that's one. I have the cross. One deep, crossing, Joe dead. Other one deep. Nice! 65! So you have 60 for the outgo! Joe! It's a fucking outgo! What are you doing, Joe?
That's a dog.
Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Scuff, official controller of the CDL. Start the season strong with the 2026 Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator by scanning the QR code on screen or check it out in the Call of Duty store in-game now.
He's overdue, I think.
Well, this Vancouver team's the worst in the league.
They're shooting bodies. They're shooting bodies.
Yep.
I mean, like, if they're not gonna kill me, off, bro. Bro, they're not gonna freaking kill me. I'm off the game, dude.
Okay, well, yeah, you heard Sam LaRue. He has some thoughts about this Surge team.
He's been in that spot before.
Yeah,
That
true.
Surge team.
Wait, that's true.
Yeah, no.
God, we're going back to the start of the CDL.
Yeah, he'll be able to. He can help. I think he could. I think he could.
Bring him back. No, he could probably still help a whole hell of a lot of teams. That guy pulled a Calvin Johnson, retired early, but I respect it. He's vibing. I did not expect that calm as we came into that.
I'm not even sure what Joe said. I'm not even sure what he said.
They can't even kill me. I'm gonna go eat
Get
dinner.
off the game?
I
I have no idea.
But no, he was frying. He's always a good vibe. He's been a fantastic addition to the league since he came in. Fun to watch. Absolute monster. Fist bumps are up. They're ready to go. Close this out in 3-0 fashion and dominate. A little sketchy there in the search and destroy, but respawn.
I mean, we're expecting maybe another 8-0.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. It's I don't have high hopes for this Surge team currently.
No, I mean, it's just how Koi looked last week in this game mode. But you kind of heard what Octane's talking about. Just he thinks they're the worst. I think a lot of people kind of agree right now. Just shocking. Yeah, because we're talking about a team that was so consistent last year, but you hit the rebuild button.
Where Koi have looked a little sus is like their Den Hardpoint against Miami. Their Den Search here was a little questionable. Maybe their Den Overload. I like that. Maybe it's just like a Den thing. I'm trying to spell a potential opening for Surge, even if I don't believe in it at all.
I like that. Looking for anything. We're at week 2 and we're looking for that.
Yeah.
Not a good sign. Not a good sign at all.
No, probably not. Probably not. I mean, most of it's gonna be very competitive, but this particular match in Respawn's not really expected. But maybe Abe and the boys are gonna turn up.
I'm not sure what Intel was doing. He's just saying hello.
Yeah, he was trying to be as annoying as humanly possible.
And I mean, Joe's already in their HUD, so that's going to be
good
a
luck
score.
with that. Yeah, that'll be 1 through. This might be a quick 4-0 first half. We'll see. But you're spawning them out. Only downside is you score B, and it's gonna be a topside EMP spawn. So it's gonna be at least like kind of a gimme for Surge to get back into this a little bit, an opening, so they're not just getting destroyed off of spawn. Tracking back will be Koi now to deal with this. Real, a one-man army there for a moment, then gets team killed.
Yeah, I mean, I think Koi just want to get this out and wrap it bottom side if possible. But it looks like they're just worried they don't want to get caught because it's going to reset here soon. And if it resets, goes back to the spot, I think this is like sort of the key that we talked about last week. You just, when you're attacking on the Koi side, you don't want to spend too much time over here. Just wasted time.
Yeah, no, the more gunfights that are happening topside, probably the worse for you. But this is where if they get a score and then it goes back bottom, this is where things can really start to spiral. They just want to take this topside.
So far.
We don't see it. We don't see a ton of scores from this side towards A, but they're getting close, grabbing it, winning the fight, winning another. Reality to get two, but still can't put it through.
Yeah, and that's why. It's just hard. It's just hard to get that cross.
It is,
you have a closer spawn. Going to B. Once you get HUD control, you're cutting off elbow. Can be, yeah, it's much easier.
At first, I thought Lunars was taking that bottom just due to Legend's position. I'm like, I'm still not taking it bottom. I don't care what he's cleared. Let him pinch. Take it top.
Yeah, but Troy right now dominating this series, dominating the map so far. Let's go to a listening with Toronto.
I'll push you B2.
One shot could be broken.
He's dropping left. One P2 win.
Too weak.
He's nah, win. P2 just falling.
Two on the left, two on the left.
Two left, one P2.
Two on the left.
Fine, Jerry.
They're going for 10 weak. They're running for 10. I'm hard, bro. He's got the ball gun no job.
You guys get it? Back left.
Two more.
I'm already left. They could be
I had a bit.
You guys good? That you guys good? Keep going.
I'll get shot. Watch flanky blue. No, red. Low red. Low red is weak, bro.
drums.
Watch low red. He won't mid.
Lunas jumps.
He's going to be cut Legend.
Yeah, you're good. Keep getting left.
I'm still left. Hands me, really weak.
That's one really deep, Gemma.
Don't
push him through. Maybe lobby as well.
Yeah, I'm holding
Not
mid.
mid.
You're back door.
Yeah,
I got mid.
Office on you.
Oh, first, fuck. I should have grabbed the Gemma.
One more plant going deep.
Oh my god!
One more deep plant.
Two
You're
plants.
safe.
No, both plants. Alright, we're spawning.
Absolute fucking shit.
I'm rapping, okay? No, hurry. I'm Dojo.
One lobby, watching big cut, lobby.
What's on you, Jerry?
Hands me, two of them.
I'm mid.
One's going white heady and one's up front office.
Be careful.
Two left on me.
Right to mid. P1. Yeah, two hear me.
Well, I said if Surge probably shouldn't wrap it bottom, and then right as we go to listen, they did wrap it bottom. They got smoked, and it was an instant counter score. That is the scary part of the push.
Doing that?
Yeah,
The scary part of doing it, and then it spawns bottom on the third.
Yeah.
On the third one, so you're gonna have another chance here with a minute 15. We'll see if they're able to get to that number 4. Lunas is trying to pinch through mid. But he's got to get there quick.
I was just cracking up because I was like, don't do that. The second we go to listen, they do, and yeah, it did not go well at all. Real dancing on him. 3 in a row for him. Well, 5 in a row for him. 3 there through on the feed though, and you're up 3-0, looking like it could be another blowout. We'll see if the side swap changes things, but so far so good. Working towards a streak, maybe 1 more, 2 more, and he's good to go. Just staying alive, staying alive.
Him and Joe have lived in this hut, in their base, so they've just controlled the map. You have to deal with these 2 SMGs. They haven't been able to do so. And well, he's still not able to do so. 14-7 from Joe, the final capture coming in. Knife as well, the exclamation point. He's got to do it all. He needs that done fight because the nade did connect. So nice little defense there by Legend. So maybe we won't see 4.
All right. Yeah, I thought for sure, just watching his POV, that was about to be a score. But Surge will stand tall, at least at the tail end of this. We'll see if they can use this wrap to the top side plus the 30-second extension to maybe lead to a score. Point man defensively will be Real. We'll hop over to him. Nice gunfight win. Beautiful shot. Just straight headies onto A. He will get traded out, but his teammates will pick up the slack. That will lead to halftime. All Koi so far.
And trying to see just the top guys there, they're laughing, having a good time. The bottom guys stressed. Really thinking about things.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, you're thinking, maybe that bottom side push is going to spawn bottom. You're hoping you can chain it, but it's just, you run the risk of allowing the same thing to happen.
To you? Yeah.
To you, yeah, from like a more favored side for them. It's just, does not pay off. I mean, I'm sure we're going to see scores, obviously, from that position, like Surge trying to push bottom, but man, it was just such a quick counter.
Yeah, and that's sort of, this is the other part of the problem. Joe and Real just lived in your base. They're 16-9, Joe's 59, Phillips is 17-7.
Yeah, I mean,
Insight's on vacation.
Sides and stuff don't matter too much, I guess, when you're getting slammed in the side department that much. We can talk strategy all we want, but at the end of the day, it's a first-person shooter. You got to find some kills.
Yeah, we're playing COD.
Yeah. Insight looks right. Should have looked left. Able to find the opener. A nice sequence of kills for Surge, but still the battles of mid-map. Real, his double kind of silences any kind of playmaking ability for Surge. Keeps the EMP stalled out. And yeah, I mean, Koi, I imagine they're going to try to put the pressure on offensively, but...
You have a chance here. If you're able to get this objective control, you have 2 players bottom already. You can kind of go pretty quick. The problem is, though, there we go. You had to find Insight and Real. So you got some map control. You're starting to get pushed up, but that's the kill you need. That's what Joe and Real were finding. They don't find it. So now you're in the middle of the map, but with the pistol out, and you just gotta wait for your teammates off spawn.
To win that gunfight, to like get into the spawn, to get loose, to get lost.
It's always on that sort of like first blocker.
Oh, Abe's double. Ooh. Abe's triple. He cooks them there. Big chance for scores. Joe Deceives is going to try and shut it down. Joe Deceives. Joe Deceives. Joe Deceives gets 3. Hell, I thought he was going to get a 4th, but you stopped the push.
And they were just a little slow on the bottom side. I think it was Legend and Lunar's just a little too slow. I mean, Abe found the triple, and nobody else really, they weren't all going. Nice nade, though, from Abe. Keeps this alive. Well, did he actually
reset?
Oh, reset. Okay, never mind. I saw the skull.
No, reset. Otherwise, yeah, maybe an opportunity to do it. But yeah, no. I mean, Joe Deceives, like anything Abe can do, I can do better. Answers a triple with a triple. Low man defensive stand. And that was a moment. That was a moment for Surge where maybe you can start to rally. Granted, there's still 3 minutes to go, but that's just one. It just needs to be a score.
Yeah, but momentum's starting to build up now. Starting to slay a little bit more.
100%.
Starting to find some kills now. 5 in a row as a squad. Insight's got to play his life. Here comes the push from Surge. And there we go. So now it's a 4 versus 2.
Still got Joe Deceives to go through.
Near the B side. And
still got Joe Deceives to go through.
You are wrong.
Still got Joe Deceives to go through. Still got Joe to go through.
Somebody put this guy in goal for the national team.
Dude, just locking it down on defense. You can get through everybody, but you can't get through Joe. Now trying to do it on offense. EMP in hand, teammates looking over him. 1 more to get through. Here goes Joe. He will get silenced. Insight with the trade, but the trade's enough for Surge. But I mean, for Koi, yeah, you don't get a score, but still, the more time you have the rock on that part of the map, better position you're going to be in.
Yeah, just wasting about a minute there. Again, have a couple opportunities, but pretty much have to be flawless here for Surge. Here's their next push, and well, guess who?
I'd be like, hello.
Is Mr. Joe Deceives again able to find Legend, and now you can just see they have to try to rotate this. Abe is here, though, and well, he's trying to, some great moves. Are you going to be able to cross this? So nice rotation. So not done yet.
Honestly, Abe bought enough time there, just sort of finessing and hopping around. There are 3 arrows on the map just trying to deal with him. It took so long that you do get through. So, all right, score on the board for Surge. 1.5 minutes to go. Problem for them is EMP is spawning top side, so this is what Koi want. How much time can they stall out? They don't even really do anything. Just keep this messy, trade efficiently. Don't allow Surge to wrap this out bottom.
Yeah, you can see they're just playing slow. They're watching the pinch. They know they have a minute.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, Joe just...
No.
He finds his openings. He just keeps going.
Is he invisible?
Maybe. Oh, we don't get the last one, so maybe a chance to defend this if you're Surge.
Well, they got to defend this. Score through and nearly seal things. Team kill comes in, pistol hitting. EMP still there at the edge to get scooped, but they got a 3-on-1 for a moment, just got to go. They're able to trade it, and they're able to push it through. A 4-1 lead for Koi. Some fight and Surge in this second half, but unfortunately, Joe Deceives exists.
Yeah, so do his teammates. Because Insight's on 6 in a row. Clinic's able to find the triple.
Yeah, but like, I mean, those triples on defense, those 2 stops, like,
they were everything.
He was literally the last guy alive. You still probably win this map, but it's a lot closer. It's a lot closer. The sequences don't go like that.
And honestly, the fact they even had the chances, when you look at this scoreboard, I mean, props to Surge for fighting back.
Considering the slang?
Yeah, the slang.
Well, to be fair, it's really one-sided from the first half. I mean, not that they outslayed them in the second, but it was bad.
And somebody's gonna help my guy, Abe.
Abe turned up. He had some great plays, had some big multi-kills, had a nice bit of finesse to help Lunars get through their 1 score, but not gonna be enough. Koi, too strong in the respawns. Surge tested them at moments in the map 3, tested them in the search and destroy, but Koi is just better, and Joe Deceives' defense, like prime Elijah Wan at the rim, just shutting it down.
It's like Goldberg, dude, with Mighty Ducks.
I like that.
Just all over the net.
I like that.
And he's leading the flying V on the other side of the map.
Oh.
Guys doing it all.
Joe Deceives doing it all. But yeah, no, it was a team effort, though. He had really good individual moments, found some insane openings that I don't even know how he found, regardless of mode. But they take a 3-0, an expected result.